Join me, everyone. Let's catch the wave on Arirang Radio. All right, everyone. Welcome back. Let's catch the wave. CTW continues. Happy Friday to all the listeners. And we have Hyunwoo 선생님 in the studio.
안녕하세요. Hello, everybody. Hyunwoo here.
Yes, Hyunwoo. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Yes, it's almost the weekend.
Yes. And I'm excited about the weekend because every weekend, to be exact, I'm trying to do something fun.
So what are you planning this weekend?
I don't know. The easiest choice to make is usually to choose a movie to watch.
I see.
And then you can spice up your weekend very easily.
That's right. A Korean movie or maybe a Hollywood movie? What type of movies do you like, Hyunwoo?
Well, I usually do not really enjoy Korean movies because they are too realistic. I mean, the scenes in my head are too realistic to actually appreciate the movie scenes. So, I usually enjoy Hollywood movies more, but these days, Korean movies are becoming really, really good.
Yeah, they're really popular and they're also getting a lot of attention overseas. I don't know, maybe some of our viewers, listeners are also into Korean movies. We actually have a segment tomorrow about movies with Jason. He's our film expert.
Yeah.
And we update you on all the trends and all the new movies, the actors. So if you're into that, make sure you tune in again also on Saturday.
Awesome.
Very good. Now, today we're going to be teaching our listeners some expressions, as usual. This is what we do in the first hour on Friday. In the second hour, we will also listen to your audio clips, and we will answer your questions. Now, Hyunwoo, why don't we talk about the first expression here today, please?
Okay, the first expression is a funny one because I've seen a lot of people misunderstand this, and also I experienced something related to this. So the expression is 대학을 나오다.
대학을 나오다. Can I
So,
see the drawing?
Yes. It's such a
대학을 나오다.
simple drawing that
I
I
don't know
did
if you'll
on
understand it.
whiteboard. So 대학을 나오다, literally translated to Korean or English, is to get out of college. So when you hear it for the first time, it might sound like to quit college.
Yeah, 대학을 나오다.
Yeah, to get out of college.
I'm getting out of college. I'm getting out, which means I'm also maybe ending college. I'm graduating from college.
Yes, that is actually the actual correct meaning of 대학을 나오다. And the other day, I was just surfing the internet on one of these famous social media sites.
Yeah.
And you know how these social media websites are so global that they just build the website in English. And then they have user-created translations for each country.
Yes.
And most of the time, the Korean translations, I find them so funny and hilarious.
Funny in the sense that they are wrong?
They're wrong.
Okay.
But over time, they actually self-correct themselves and things like that. But on this website, I won't mention which. This is a very famous website.
You found something
shocking. They asked me to fill in some more information about my university background. And naming my background, they asked me, in what year did you quit your college? So and so 대학교를 언제 그만두셨습니까?
언제 그만두셨습니까?
I never quit. I actually graduated from that college.
Yeah, that's funny.
So I was like a little bit dumbfounded. But then I thought, okay, maybe it came from a direct translation.
And that's why today you wanted to bring up this expression. And I'm sure we have many listeners who are maybe currently studying in university. So you can definitely use this expression once you graduate.
네. 대학 나오다. 대학을
대학
나오다. So
나오다.
you can also say about someone who is college educated, who has received college education, you can say 대학을 나온 사람.
대학을 나왔어요.
Yeah, 대학을 나왔어요. 대학 나온 남자, 대학 나온 여자, 대학 나온 사람.
So how do you say, on the other hand, how do you say to go into college?
대학에,
to start university.
Yeah, 대학에 들어가다.
들어가다.
To enter.
To enter, right?
And then 나오다, to exit.
Kind of like 집에 들어가다. Like
exactly.
go into your house. 집에 들어간다.
네, 집에, you can call home and say, 지금 집에 들어가요. I'm going home now.
Okay.
Yeah.
내년 is next year. 내년에 대학 들어가요.
내년에 대학 들어가요.
I'm going into university next year.
Yes.
Or if you're finishing university, 내년에 대학을 나와요? Can you say that?
In that case, you cannot really say that. You can only say 대학을 나오다 when you have finished.
When you have finished.
Because when you look at the word 나오다, you have actually come out.
It's already past tense.
Yeah, you are looking at it from outside.
I see.
Yeah, so
나오다.
Yeah, 대학을 나오다.
Uh-huh. So it's basically when you're talking about your past and you mention to someone that you finished university, then you can say 대학을 나왔어요.
Exactly. And you can say the same thing about 대학원, which is a graduate school.
대학원.
So 대학원 나왔어요.
대학원 나왔어요. Okay. Well, thank you very much for this first expression. I'm sure it's going to be useful for our listeners all over the world. So that's the first expression. We will come back after the song with another expression. Stay tuned. You can also check out the expressions and a nice photo of Hyunwoo and I on Facebook, Catch the Wave, and also on our homepage, arirangradio.com. If you don't understand something we mentioned, you can also leave us a question or a comment, and we will get back to you. Coming up is Airplane. How are you? Yes, how are you? How are you? How are you, Hyunwoo?
I'm doing good.
How do you say how are you in Korean?
Well, it's tricky. I know you knew that it was a tricky question in the first place, but how are you? You can say 어떻게 지내요? How are you doing? How are you faring?
어떻게 지내요?
Yeah, but people just say 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Yeah.
Or if it's your friend and you haven't seen him for maybe a long time, you can say 잘 지냈어?
잘 지냈어?
현우 잘 지냈어?
잘 지냈어? Have you been well? Or 별일 없지? Nothing wrong, right?
Nothing special, right? You're okay, huh?
So that is how to say how are you in Korean.
I asked you because it's actually the title of the song we just heard, How Are You by Airplane. Now we'll have some more music in a few minutes. Let's talk about the second expression because we teach you expressions every Friday. So what is it, please? This one looks actually quite funny, especially the drawing itself. I'll show it to our viewers here on the camera.
Just a disclaimer here. I'm not a good artist. I try my best to actually just express or
I think people love your drawings, Hyunwoo.
So the expression is 바늘 도둑이 소 도둑 된다.
This is a long expression.
Yes, but the structure is very simple. 바늘 도둑 is a needle thief.
Needle thief.
And 소도둑 is a
cow thief.
So needle thief becoming cow thief, very easy and straightforward to understand.
Yeah, so I guess it means that people who start stealing little things are going to end up stealing big things?
Big things. And traditionally in Korea, cows were regarded as really important animals and things because, you know, if you have a cow, like if you have one cow, it means it would actually help you do the entire farming work for a year's worth of work. And then you will have the opportunity to make money and support your family.
Yeah.
So if you lose your cow or cows, it's a catastrophe. So 소도둑 is a really bad person in that context, right?
Sure.
So
something really bad.
Yeah, don't ever steal anybody's cow, everybody.
No.
So 바늘도둑, on the other hand, it can be something, you know, irrelevant, something very
like stealing a pen,
yeah,
taking
it's
a pen from someone else.
Yeah, you can easily forgive that person.
Yeah.
But if someone does something bad, but that something bad is really small, you can say this. Oh, don't forgive that person so easily. Because 바늘 도둑이 소도둑 되니까.
Yes. 바늘 도둑이 소도둑 되니까. 도둑 means thief or robber, right?
Yes.
Someone who steals something from you. Yeah, I guess so. As you mentioned, 소 or cows used to be very important in Korean society as well. And back in the day, if you had a few cows, it actually meant that you were quite rich.
Yes.
Because cows were expensive, right?
They were expensive, and they are expensive now too.
Hanwoo, especially, like
Hanwoo, yeah.
Korean beef.
Yes,
very expensive.
But these days, as you know, farmers are having a hard time keeping their cows because it costs actually more
to feed them
than the actual price that they can sell it at.
Yeah.
So it's a bit different now. But in the past, people used to really pride in the fact that they had one or many cows.
Yeah.
So 소도둑 was a big deal. And these days, if you just walk around with a random cow, people will recognize you. So it's a little more difficult to steal a cow. So Yeah, when someone is doing something bad, you can give this advice.
바늘 도둑이 소 도둑 된다.
Yes. So maybe one little lie, you think you can get away with it, but then you might end up lying to the entire nation or something like that.
Sure.
Yeah, so...
It's kind of like how little habits become sometimes big, bad habits later on.
Yes, and we have a similar proverb in Korea, which is 3살 버릇이 80까지 간다.
Which means?
A habit that you had at 3 years old will go along with you until you are 80 years old.
So basically, the little habits you pick up at an early age will go on forever.
Exactly.
Okay, so no bad habits here on the program. Just start learning Korean with us every single week. That's a good habit, right?
Yes.
Little expressions here and there. And I guess after a few months' time, you'll know quite a lot of expressions that you could eventually use here in Korea or with your friends.
Exactly.
Very good. We'll be back in the second hour. We have some questions coming up. We will answer some of your curiosities. We will also listen to your audio clips. If you want to send us your audio files, the email address is catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. We'll be back. This is Kim Yerim. All right. Yes, everyone, and we are back once again. We have Hyunwoo 선생님 from talktomeinkorean.com joining me here in the studio. We will be listening to an audio clip sent in by one of our listeners, and you can do the same. If you are hesitating, don't be shy. We are here to help you out. The email address, once again, catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. This time we have a message sent in by Rania Manani, and she is telling us that she is preparing. I am preparing my speaking contest, 말하기 대회, in our Korean class in my country. So I am practicing my speaking skills, and I hope I have a good pronunciation. Please give me some feedback.
I see. So I see in the title of the email that she's from Algeria. Mm-hmm. So shout out to everybody listening in Algeria.
That's right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and I'm curious.
Okay, so why don't we play her message right now? I think we'll divide it into two parts because it's quite long. Here we go.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 란야입니다. 알제리 사람입니다. 올해 25살입니다. 저는 제 자신과 제 미래에 대해 얘기를 하고 싶습니다. 저는 은행 전문 고등학교를 졸업하고 교양대학교에 입학한 후 교양대학교를 졸업했습니다. 그리고 프랑스대학교에서 교양학 석사를 공부했습니다. 지금 빨리 은행에서 일하고 있습니다. 일하는 것이 힘들지만 저는 계속 공부하고 싶어서 격주 토요일 아침에 연구 수업 듣고 있습니다. 그리고 매주 토요일 오후에는 알제리 세상학당에서 한국어를 공부하고 있습니다. 한국어가 조금 어렵지만 정말 재미있습니다.
So this is part one of her message.
Yes. And I think, let me say this first. I think she sent in the recording only, and our producer or our writer actually transcribed the message for us.
That's right. So we have it under our eyes here. I think there are some parts she wasn't sure about.
But I think I got all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So what is she saying here? I think she's talking about herself, her university, her work, right?
Yes. So she's saying her name, which is 라니아. 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 라니아입니다. And I think everybody got that. 알제리 사람입니다. I'm from Algeria.
Yep.
And 올해 25살입니다. I am 25 years old this year. I'm jealous. And 저는 제 자신과 제 미래에 대해 이야기를 하고 싶습니다.
Don't be jealous.
Because I'm 35.
Don't be jealous.
I would like to talk about myself and my future. And here I think she pronounced 미래 as a little bit like 메레, but 미래.
미래.
Please make it clear.
미래. Future.
Yes, and she said 올해 전문 고등학교를 졸업하고 I think it was 올해 or 우리. And 경영대학교. She went to a
management or business school?
Yes, college, and then 경영대학교를 졸업했어요. She graduated from that, and then she's working in France right now. 프랑스 대학교에서 No, she studied in France. 경영학 석사. Wow. She already finished her master's degree. 그리고 지금 파리 은행에서 일하고 있어요. She's working in a bank in Paris.
Oh.
Yeah, so it sounded like 빨리?
빨리?
But
빨리 means quick.
Yeah, but since you cannot be working
No.
quickly in a bank.
In a quick bank.
Is there a quick bank? Yeah.
No.
Banks in Korea are usually quick though.
Yeah.
But anyway, 파리 은행에서
은행.
예, 파리에 있는 은행.
A bank in Paris?
Yes. So she's busy because of work, but she still wants to study. 계속 공부하고 싶어요. 그래서 격주 every other week 격주 토요일 아침에 수업을 듣고 있어요.
I didn't really get that. I thought you said like 특수
Yeah.
토요일. Why don't we maybe try to listen to that part?
Okay.
특수 토요일 아침에
Yeah. So
특수.
격주.
What is 특수 토요일?
특수 토요일 means a special Saturday, but 격주. She said 격주 토요일.
격주.
yeah.
Every other week.
Yes, every other week.
격주.
Yeah, 격주. And every Saturday weekend, she's also going to Algeria or 알제리 세종학당 to study Korean.
Interesting. So that was the first part of her message. We'll listen to the second part right now.
제 취미는 요리하기와 연구를 된 소설 읽기입니다. 또 가끔 그림을 그립니다. 제 꿈은 아시아를 여행하는 것입니다. 여러 나라를 여행하면서 그 나라의 문화를 보고 배우고 싶습니다.
Very good.
특히 한국에 여행 가고 싶습니다.
여행.
저는
travel.
한국 친구가 많이 있습니다. 보통 친구들과 이메일을 연락합니다. 한국에 가면 꼭 친구들도 만나고 싶습니다. 만나서 한국 음식도 먹고 사진도 찍을 겁니다. 그래서 저는 한국어를 정말 잘하고 싶습니다. 나중에 항공회사에서 일하고 싶습니다. 지금은 실천하기 위해서 열심히 한국어를 공부하겠습니다.
That's very good.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. 감사합니다.
So shall I go over what
yeah,
she said?
I guess we won't go over everything,
Okay.
but you can briefly mention
Yes,
the
yes.
main points.
It's a long message actually.
Yeah.
So she talked about her hobbies like reading English novels or 그림 그리기, drawing.
Yeah. She
And-
wants to come to Korea too, right?
Yes, Asia, Korea, and she has many Korean friends. And then she wants to work in a 한국 회사, a Korean company in the future.
Was that? I heard 항공회사.
It could have sounded like 항공회사. 항공회사
항공 is like what?
an airline company.
Airline company.
Yes, but 한국회사 is a Korean company.
So we'll have to make sure, Rania, is it an airplane company you want to work for or a Korean company you want to work for?
or-
항공회사 or 한국회사?
Or is it a Korean airline? 한국
Maybe.
항공회사. And also in the last part she said 제 꿈을 실현하기 위해서 in order to realize my dream. But that part sounded a little bit tricky.
Why don't we listen to that part again? Maybe we can help her with her pronunciation here.
실천하기 위해서
Yeah, that part 실현하기 위해서 sounded kind of like 실천 too.
So
Yeah.
what does that mean? 실현 and 실천.
실현하다 is to realize one's dream, make something come true. And 실천하다 is to actually put something to action.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Put
it's
it
a
into
bit-
practice.
Yes. Yes.
실천하다.
Yeah, so she said 제 꿈을 실현하기 위해서. Yeah, so good luck. Realize your dream of coming to Korea.
And she says 열심히 한국어를 공부하겠습니다.
Yes, I will
Study
study Korean hard.
I guess that's also something you listeners can remember. 열심히 공부하다. Study hard.
That's right.
열심히 공부하다.
열심히 공부하세요.
Yes, 여러분, fighting입니다. Rania Manani, thank you very much for this long message and good luck to you with that speaking contest, 말하기 대회. Why don't you send us your contact information, your basically address, phone number, and we will get back to you. We have a section called Winner Information on arirangradio.com. Click on Catch the Wave and you will find it in the menu bar. Leave us a message there. Hyunwoo, we will send her a little present, right?
That's right. We will send you a book from Talk to Me in Korean, and so that you can,
Yeah.
improve your Korean even further.
That's right. And let us know about that speaking contest,
Yes.
okay? We want to know. In any case, good luck. We send you a lot of energy right now. Now, we'll play some music and we'll be back. We will answer your questions when we come back, so don't go anywhere. This is Sistar, 나 혼자, alone. 나 혼자, which means, 현우?
By
나 혼자.
myself.
Yes.
So you want to do the show by yourself?
나 혼자 쇼를 하고 나 혼자 밥을 먹고 no, everyone, not alone, because it's always more fun when we have many people working together or listening to our program. So thank you very much, by the way, for your participation, for your questions, for your audio files. We very much appreciate them. We will now answer some of your questions. I'm going to ask Hyunwoo the questions, and I'll ask you to answer them. The first one is sent in by Saja94. Hi, Hyunwoo Shi and Adrian Lee Shi. I love you so much. I love your programs. And yes, my question is, how do you say it's a dream come true? It's a dream come true.
Wow, it's a dream come true in English. I know the come true part is necessary.
Yeah.
Because if you say it's a dream,
it's a dream.
It's
a dream.
Not the reality, right? But in Korean, you can say 꿈만 같아요.
꿈만 같아요.
Yeah, it's like a dream.
It's like a dream.
Yeah, 꿈만 같아요.
It's like a dream. 꿈만 같아요.
Or if you want to be more specific and just translate that more literally, you can say 제 꿈이, my dream, has come true. 실현됐어요.
Oh.
제 꿈이 실현됐어요. Yeah.
Has that ever happened to you?
Yes.
A dream coming true?
Yes. I mean, I have many dreams that came true.
Yes, that's actually quite nice, everyone. So make sure you continue dreaming. If you stop dreaming, it actually means that you're getting old.
Yeah. You've experienced everything. You've seen everything. You've been everywhere.
Your passion has died out. So make sure you continue dreaming.
Yes.
Dream high.
Dream high.
Very
dream
important.
big. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, 꿈만 같아요 means it's a dream come true. Saja94, thank you very much. We have Shirleen's son saying, what is the meaning when we add she or e at the end of a friend's name? She actually saw the EXO TV show, EXO Showtime, and in this program, she actually heard one of the members call his hyung Ruhan Shi, and also Ruhan E.
Yeah.
So what's the difference? What is this?
Okay, so she, to begin with, is a suffix that you add after anybody's name to just show some formality between these two people. So
it's to show respect, basically.
To show, respect.
Like I can say Hyunwoo Shi.
Exactly. Between two people who are on some kind of business terms, you can say 누구 씨, so and so she. But you can also say she about someone that you don't really know that well. And I guess these members, they know each other really well. They're close to each other, but they're saying she because they're on air.
Sure.
You know? They're just being more formal and professional. And E, with E, it's more tricky because...
E at the end.
Yes. For example, you wouldn't put... E after my name because my name does not end with a consonant. So if someone's name ends with a consonant and you are close and you are older than that person, you can add E kind of to make it more affectionate, cuter. So I guess since your Korean name is Jun, a lot of people call you Jun이. Yeah.
They call me Jun이 or sometimes Juna.
Yeah.
E or A at the end.
Exactly. So if your friend's name is so-and-so Jun, so-and-so Min, you can say 경민이.
경민아.
Yeah. Like add E to talk about that person.
But it's a familiar way to mention that person.
Yes.
So if you're not friends with that person, that's not the correct way to address them, right?
That's right. For example, my wife's name is 미경. It ends with a consonant, with a circular consonant.
Yeah.
And whenever I talk about her to my parents, I say 미경가. I don't say that. I say 미경이가. Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
미경. And if I talked about your wife, I would say 미경 씨.
Yes. 미경 씨 or
미경 씨.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you very much, Shirleen's son. I hope this helped you out. Let me see. We had someone asking us from Morocco, Sarah Ayadi, asking us about take care. You know how in English, when you say goodbye, you say, hey, take care, Hyunwoo, I'll see you next time, right? Take care. But in Korean, she actually came up with this expression, 조심하세요. 조심하세요, take care.
That's right. I've seen a lot of online automatic robot translators translate take care as 조심하세요.
조심하세요. But 조심하세요 in Korean, you don't really say that when you say goodbye.
It's like watch out.
Yeah,
or be careful.
Be careful.
I'm watching you. You know, I don't like you. Be careful.
조심하세요.
Yeah, 조심하세요. So 조심하세요. You can only say that to someone in Korean when it's snowing outside and the road is slippery.
Yeah.
And you really want that person to be careful.
When there is some kind of danger,
yes.
you tell them 조심하세요. Or if it's a friend, 조심해. Be careful,
so,
right?
Yeah, you do not say 조심하세요 to mean take care. You say 잘 지내세요?
Or 잘 지내.
잘
안녕,
지내.
잘 지내.
Yeah. Or I think the most natural way to say it is just 안녕 or 안녕히 가세요. You know, all those goodbye expressions.
Yeah.
You can just say those instead of take
See you
care.
next time. 다음에 보자.
Yeah.
다음에 보자. 잘 지내.
Yeah.
잘 지내. 잘 지내. Take care.
If you want to find the easiest answer, just say 안녕. It's the same thing. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sarah, in any case, for your comment here. Maybe one last question for today, Hyunwoo. We have Tre Ronika from India asking us about the tenses, actually. So she wants us to give her an example. She tried to guide us with this expression, 먹었어요. 너 밥 먹었어요? Or not 밥 먹었어? Or something like that.
I see.
She wants us to use this expression and basically give her the past, present, and future form.
Okay, we can do that very easily. She, in her message, in her example, there is the word 너. So you're using 반말 because 너 can never be used in 존댓말, polite language. So assuming that you're speaking intimate, informal language to somebody, you can say 밥 먹었어 in the past tense.
밥 먹었어?
Yeah, 어서 밥 먹었어 in the past tense. Did you eat? 밥 먹어? Are you eating?
Let's say you're on the phone with the person. 밥 먹어?
냠냠냠. 밥 먹어? In the present tense. And 밥 먹을 거야? 을 거야? 밥 먹을 거야? In the future tense.
Future. So past, 밥 먹었어. Present, 밥 먹어. And future, 밥 먹을 거야?
Yes.
So these are the three tenses you can use. Ronika, I hope this helped you and also you, our listeners from all over the world. If you're learning Korean right now, if you have any questions, send them in and we, Hyunwoo and I, will help you every single week. We have to say goodbye for now, Hyunwoo. Time flies, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'll be back next week. And
yes. For another show, K-Talk with Hyunwoo, and you can also check out his website, talktomeinkorean.com, for some more details. We'll have to say goodbye with some music, everyone. Stay tuned. Catch the Wave continues. This is Jaywalk featuring Chijo, 애써, Painfully.